Hi, I'm Vanessa from SpeakEnglishWithVanessa.com. Netflix, Nike, Toyota? Let's talk about it. Do you use Netflix? Do you wear Nike shoes? Do you drive a Toyota? Well, you're not alone. There are many global brands that are used internationally. In fact, it's quite rare to find something that was 100% made in your country. Maybe the cotton of this shirt was grown in one place, the thread was put together in another place, the dye for the color was made in another place, the cloth was put together in another place, and then it was sewn somewhere else, and finally it landed in a store near you. Needless to say, we live in a connected global economy, so I would like to help you today to pronounce 50 most common brands that you will hear as you travel and then as you interact with people internationally. These are brands for clothing, food, money, beauty, food, drinks. There's so many categories. There's a lot to learn. Before we get started, I want to make a quick note that there are many ways to pronounce these brands, but let's imagine that you are walking around New York City. Someday when we're allowed to do that again. You're walking around New York City and you want to look for this store. So you approach someone and you ask them, where is H-A-M? They're gonna say, what? So I would like to help you pronounce these name brands the same way that is pretty standard in the US. If you asked them, where is H&M? They'll say, oh yeah, it's right over there. Or if you ask them, where's the closest IKEA? I want you to be able to find what you're looking for, communicate clearly, and have other people feel comfortable understanding what you're talking about. So let's get started. I'm gonna say each name brand 2 times. I want you to listen the first time, and the second time, I would like you to speak out loud and repeat with me. You might hear birds in the distance or an airplane overhead. Don't worry, we are out here in my backyard enjoying a little bit of greenery, so I hope that this will add to the lesson. Let's get started with our first category, which is clothing. Gucci. Gucci. Notice the CH sound in the middle of this word. Gucci. Next is Chanel. Chanel. Don't be fooled. This word has a CH, but we don't say ch. Instead, it sounds like shh, be quiet. Chanel. Chanel. Next is Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. We do not say Louis. The S is lost. Instead, we say Louis Vuitton. Nike. Nike. Adidas. Adidas. H&M. H&M. I didn't really say H and M. Instead, I just said the letter N. H&M. 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 Zara. Zara. Our next category is electronics. Can you say with me? Google. Google. Apple. Apple. Dell. Dell. Make sure you have a clear L sound with your tongue out of your mouth. Dell. Microsoft. Microsoft. Notice the middle vowel that's happening in this word. Microsoft. This is a schwa sound. It kind of sounds like a sound. Microsoft. Microsoft. Samsung. Samsung. Amazon. Amazon. Our next category is media. YouTube. The vowel is the same here. YouTube. Notice how my lips don't really change. YouTube. Facebook. Facebook. Don't forget a clear F sound at the beginning. Facebook. Instagram. Instagram. TikTok. TikTok. This is the same sound that a clock makes. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Twitter. Twitter. In American English, the T's in the middle of this word change to a D sound. Listen when I say this. Twitter. 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 On Twitter, you send a tweet. WhatsApp. WhatsApp. This is kind of a play on words because sometimes when we greet someone, we say, "What's up? What's up?" But here they've kind of changed this to be clever to say WhatsApp because it's an application on your phone. So that's where the expression originated from, WhatsApp. Next we have Zoom. Zoom, which we are all becoming more and more familiar with this year, right? Skype. 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 Maybe you watch Netflix. Netflix. Or Hulu. Hulu. This also has the same vowel. Ooh. Hulu. Let's go to our next category, which is money. Visa. Visa. Make sure that your lips vibrate when you say this V. Visa. MasterCard. MasterCard. American Express. American Express. Sometimes you'll see this written simply as AE, but it stands for American Express. Make sure in that second word you have a clear X sound. Express. Express. Or you might pay with PayPal. PayPal. Our next category are cars. Do you have a Toyota? I do. Let's make sure that the second T in this word changes to a D. This is what happens in American English, often when there is a T between two vowels. Let's say it together. Toyota. Toyota. BMW. BMW. Sometimes we give these cars a cute name and call them Beamers. Do you have a Beamer? Look at that cute Beamer. Or you might say Mercedes. Mercedes. The full word is Mercedes-Benz, but we often just say Mercedes. Ford. Ford. Audi. Audi. Porsche. Porsche. Notice this word has an SCH, but we don't say porch. A porch is where I'm sitting right now. It's like a deck, a place on the back of your house or on the front of your house. But make sure for this car, we don't say ch. Instead, you just say shh. It's a Porsche. Porsche. The next category are stores, restaurants, hotels, all of this kind of mixed together. Our first one is McDonald's. 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 Sometimes we call this Mickey D's. I know as a kid, or maybe this is just a kid thing, sometimes kids say, I want to go to Mickey D's. I want to go to Mickey D's. This is, in my opinion, a rather unfortunate thing that has spread from the US around the world. Fast food. But we all know it, so we need to make sure we say it correctly. McDonald's, at least in the American style way, right? KFC. KFC. Subway. Subway. IKEA. IKEA. Costco. Costco. Notice that T is often silent. Sometimes we might say Costco, but usually we just toss it out. Costco. Costco. FedEx. FedEx. UPS. UPS. Hilton. Hilton. Marriott. Marriott. The next category are food and drinks. So we're going to get started with a very common name brand, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. We often just call this Coke. I want to go to the store to buy some Coke. Now this is also a word for a type of drug, cocaine. So I think that in general the context will be pretty clear. If you are not a drug user, people will not think that you're buying a drug. They will know that you're going to buy the carbonated sweet drink Coca-Cola. If you say, I need to buy some Coke, or I'm going to go buy some Coke, or can you bring some Coke to our house for the dinner party? They'll know that you're talking about Coca-Cola, most likely. Pepsi. Pepsi. Starbucks. Starbucks. A A long time ago, my husband used to work at Starbucks, and they often joked around that it's actually called $5. Bucks is a slang way to say dollars, and every drink is a little bit, at least the reputation is that it's a little bit overpriced. So they say that everything costs at least $5. When you go in, you're gonna spend probably $5, which is a lot for a cup of coffee. You can get plain coffee for less, but anyway, this is kind of a silly nickname for Starbucks. I'm gonna go to $5. Nestle. Nestle. Next we have the two most popular, maybe not the two most delicious, but the two most popular beers are Corona. A little bit ironic nowadays, right? I would like to drink some Corona, not the virus, please. And the second one is Budweiser. Sometimes we just shorten this to Bud. Budweiser. Bud. Our final category for the 50 most common brand names are beauty products. The first brand name is Maybelline. Maybelline. Gillette. Gillette. Don't say Gillette. Instead, we say Gillette. Colgate. Now this one has a true G sound. G. Colgate. Colgate. And the final one is Dove. Dove. Be careful with that V sound. Make sure your teeth are on your lip. Dove. Dove. Congratulations on practicing these pronunciations and also exercising your pronunciation muscles. Now I have a question for you. What brand names do you like? Let me know in the comments, and also read each other's comments to learn more. Thank you so much for learning English with me, and I'll see you again next Friday for a new lesson here on my YouTube channel. Bye!
The next step is to download my free ebook, 5 Steps to Becoming a Confident English Speaker. You'll learn what you need to do to speak confidently and fluently. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more free lessons. Thanks so much. Bye.